and Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow. Check us out at ketochow.xyz.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy.
And the
Keto
brain.
Chow. That's what I said, the technical guy.
Okay.
Well, technically.
Technically.
Anyway, if you're brand new to Keto Chow, well, here's the short version. We have a bunch of products that we've created to make doing a keto diet easier. Our main product is a meal replacement shake mix that you can customize to fit the macros that work best for you. We also have some electrolytes that are super duper awesome.
We do this live stream to keep you updated with all our Keto Chow happenings, to help us be accountable and stay on track, and have you with us on our journey. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah. So happy Tuesday night. So hey, Betsy's on. Hi guys. So yeah, we've been doing a daily live stream every weekday and Saturday. And we've been doing this, and then we've been doing that all of 2020, starting at the beginning of the year. So, but we've been doing the Tuesday night live stream for going on 2 years now. So, yeehaw!
I thought it was 3 years. Didn't we say it was 2018?
No, 2018, which is 2 years in like August. So. Rachel says, yay, it's Tuesday night with Keto Chow. Linda MacGyver says, good evening. Keto Kish says, hey, loves. Pamela says, hi. Betsy says, you guys are killing me. Chocolate toffee's on sale?
Toffee's on sale.
Yes, it is. We did that just to spite Rachel.
No.
Well,
you did it for you, Betsy.
That's right. Patty says, hi, Bears. Yvonne says, hi, guys. With a... Rachel says, chocolate toffee, best week ever. Lucy says, hi, guys. Hey, Joe's on. He says, hey, everyone. Rachel says, hi, Lucy. Hey, Lucy, I'm home. Lucy's like, I hate that.
I've heard that before. Guess what I heard?
What?
Marion, Madam Librarian. Which, that's not even my name, so hello.
Madam Librarian.
Terrace Brigade, man.
Okay. Right Family says hi. Rachel likes your top.
Thank you.
Nobody likes your top. No, Amanda says hey. Maitreya says evening, everyone.
Hey.
Betsy says woohoo. Lucy's talking to Rachel. Lucy says I'm home too, Chris. My top, incidentally. It used to be that you could come here to shop Keto Chow products, go to shirts and gear.
They'd be doing it again.
And then we had all these shirts. And
you never even got a chance to get one of the sleevey ones.
Oh, you didn't? Oh.
Yeah.
But right now, here it is. This one right here, the two-sided zip hoodie.
We want this
the raglan.
I like that one.
So this one is available.
Which is unfortunate because it's not even cold. Although I should probably buy one. But I want the updated version.
And it used to be that all the other ones were available, but Amazon has put the kibosh on the custom printed stuff.
Yeah, why do you think they leave that one? Did they accidentally forget?
That was the last one that I put up. I put it up just before everything shut down. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure why it's the one that's up, but hey, it is. I've got
it's
one.
Nice,
I really
though,
like
and
it.
It's really thick.
I really like
it's
it.
It's long. So
yeah.
For me that never has anything long enough, it's kind of
not much help during these summer months. We actually have a new one that has the blue logo.
Excuse me.
And a new illustrations for the back, but anyway, it's just we haven't been able to publish it.
It's not ready.
Deb says, "Hey everyone, good evening from rainy North Carolina." There's always weather in North Carolina, isn't there? Mm-hmm. Sandra says, excuse me, sorry, she doesn't say that. That was me.
Yeah.
Sandra says, "Good evening from MI." Is that Michigan?
Michigan?
I think
Minnesota?
That's a good question. New to keto.
Why don't we know ours?
I don't know.
What the heck?
So far, enjoy your electrolyte drops and Keto Chow shake starter pack. Nice. Patty made lemon Keto Chow in her NutriBullet with ice. Lemon icy.
Lemon today, and it was delicious.
My nose is itchy.
What,
I'm sorry.
What?
I actually have a zit inside of my nose.
Chris is saying gross things.
I am. Rhonda says, good evening all. Rachel says, God bless you. Brenda says, hello. Lucy says, that can be our fasting hoodie.
That's right. Fasting hoodie for
if you get cold. Oh, Michigan. There you go. Brenda says, God bless. Betsy says, God bless too.
you.
Brenda says, hello from Pennsylvania,
Yay.
where the first oil wells were.
Pennsylvania way.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
can go there. Can we go there?
Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Why?
I don't know.
Brenta's there.
Okay,
Let's
well.
go see her.
All right. So we already talked about this. What's the flavor of the week, Miriam?
Chocolate toffee.
Chocolate toffee.
Bing.
So it is 10% off going until Monday morning. So,
So you
right.
can still get some.
Oh, no. Miriam and I are going to be going on a trip.
We're going on a trip.
Tomorrow
And our
morning.
favorite rocket ship.
So Miriam told me on Sunday. She actually told me that she had got me something for my birthday.
It was nice and thinking ahead.
Yeah, and she said...
I bought anything.
And she warned me that I would probably be getting emails that would totally give it away. So I deliberately did
He just
not.
didn't look at his emails for
Oh, no, I looked at my emails, but I didn't, search through the checking account to see what was going
if
on.
you would have looked through the checking account, you would have seen
I
it.
easily would have known. But I was allowing Miriam to have the surprise. And on Sunday, they gave me a bunch of stuff, and it was like...
So fun. Oh, show him the stuff.
So I've got this hat.
Yeah, it looks so awesome.
And it even has the dollar store tag. I'm going to wear this the rest of the time. People are going to be like, what the heck? Anyway, so there was all this stuff related to the beach. And it's because...
And my nails.
I realized that today. We were having a meeting and Miriam was talking and she was gesticulating with her fingers. And I looked at your nails and I was like, okay, now I know why there's palm trees. Anyway, we're going to be going to... I almost said Nevada.
Not Nevada.
Florida. Anyway, so we leave tomorrow morning. And she told me, she actually waited until Sunday to tell me she's like, I would have told you during the live stream on Tuesday. She's like,
wanted to.
She's like, but I actually wanted you to get some work done.
I'm a nice wife. And I knew he would have been super strange.
Yeah. As it was, I was like, wait,
2 days?
Really?
I have to get 5 days of work stuck into 2 days.
My kids are like, you're really not
super excited.
acting that excited. I'm like, I'm still just trying to process this.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I
am very excited. But it was interesting to compress 5 days of work into 2.
And then today was nuts.
Oh, today was crazy.
I had 5 meetings.
So it worked out. Okay. I made Keto Chow because I'm excessively lazy.
Yeah, he says that.
I simply don't have time to cook stuff. And this morning, to make my breakfast and lunch was a simple matter of, oh yeah, that's right. I had it in the fridge at work already because I forgot on Monday I already had some from the previous week.
Yep.
I didn't have to do anything for breakfast or lunch. We were having a meeting. But it's like, well, a meeting is going to start. I'm like, I guess I should have breakfast now. It's like, what, 11 o'clock or so, 10 o'clock? I walk over to the fridge, get out my Keto Chow. That's it.
I had time to heat up my chocolate toffee.
Lunch, we were having another meeting. Popped it open. That was it. That is why I made Keto Chow. Granted, I love making amazing keto foods that are suitable for posting on Instagram. I actually still haven't posted the bacon yet. What the heck? I know. We haven't even come close. Stuff that we cooked in the oven is almost all gone. But we still have 2/3 of that pork belly along with an entire other pork belly that's sliced, ready to go. So, and yeah, Amy, we are planning on visiting the 2 Crazy Ketos. And I'm planning on giving Becky a high five.
I'll give you a hug as long as you take it. If you don't want my Utah germs, I understand.
Lucy says, theme night! So, anyway, but yeah, what was I talking about?
Keto Chow is so easy.
So yeah, I don't have time to make Instagram-worthy meals, especially with crazy meetings and all this stuff going on. And this is why I made Keto Chow in the first place. So today, Crazy Tuesday, was exactly why I made Keto Chow. We were able to get solid
We got
keto macros
so
today.
much stuff done.
I didn't snack at all today.
I didn't snack at all because I didn't have time to do anything.
Actually, I've eaten snacks as part of meals, and mostly it's been going through the different flavors of the pork and good.
Yeah.
But that's been the extent. I haven't
tried
snacked.
the stupid hot.
I did try the stupid hot.
I
It
did
was
not.
good,
Because I'm not stupid.
but it was stupid hot. I ate like 3 or 4 of them, and immediately went and got some yogurt, some of the keto yogurt.
Yes.
But all you have to do is slightly inhale, and it's down your esophagus.
He's like,
And you're like
pretending like it's not hot.
No, it was hot.
He's like, oh, it's not that bad. So 3 of the girls are like, I'll have one. I'm like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. And Ruth and Haley are like, it's fine. It's fine. And Kate's like, and she gets up and she's like, did you even see her?
No, I did not.
She runs over to the kitchen and starts shoving cheese into her mouth. Because it's the only thing that she could think of that would put out the fire. It's like grated cheese, right? You can't have milk on keto, and she is strict.
Oh yeah,
Keto.
very strict.
We don't have sliced cheese because
I bought sliced cheese today, and we got
eat it as soon as we slice it. So it's not like we have it sliced in the fridge. You have to, get out a block and start.
Oh, then she opened up the yogurt, which is what I went over for. I'm like, this is too hot. It's gotten to the point where I need to.
This is the cutest thing. Like, I walked up on Kate and she's like, it's so hot, Mom.
Right family says we just all need to go to the beach.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was no heavy cream. I actually had to go buy some heavy cream today because we want to set our children up for success while we are doing stuff. And there's going to be adults here, so it's not a big deal. But still, I wanted there to be heavy cream because Max yesterday was kind of freaking out. He wanted to make keto chow and there was no heavy cream. And he doesn't want to go through all of
He doesn't want to melt the butter because it's
doesn't want to melt the butter. Maitreya says, does cheese work? Yes. Anything. So capsaicin, which is the thing that makes peppers hot. Not pepper, like black pepper. That's a different thing entirely. But capsaicin, the stuff that makes like red peppers, jalapenos, things like that hot. It is a fat-soluble molecule. So you can drink all of the water you want. It's not going anywhere. But sour cream, butter.
Yep. That's why
cheese.
you always drink milk. But
yeah, anything that has it.
We don't have milk.
Yeah.
We didn't
Anyway.
have whole milk. Like, we had cheese and Joe's yogurt.
Yep.
Which that's what she ended up eating and feeling better because she had some Joe's yogurt and Chris did too.
Yeah, Lucy says, isn't that what's in pepper spray too? That's exactly what's in pepper spray.
Yeah.
Pure capsaicin. So they measure it in what's called Scoville units. Yeah, it's a different topic entirely. But that's a measurement of how hot stuff is. I think Tabasco sauce is it's like 1,200 Scoville units. A green pepper has like 3 Scoville units. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. Pure capsaicin is 6.5 million Scoville units. So yeah, that's what's in pepper spray. Carol says hello from Colorado Keto Lady. Amy says that's super exciting. All of Rachel's dreams are coming true. Visit from her bestie Miriam and chocolate toffee all in 1 week.
Do you want to know why we're actually going? It's Chris's birthday. It's Chris's birthday on Saturday, and I couldn't think of anything cool to give him because he has everything he wants, and if he wants it, he buys it.
I had someone ask me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said, I don't know, like
some shrimp,
a case of diet soda. He's like,
okay.
I'm like, that's what I got you for your birthday last year.
Sure. That's so funny. Yeah.
Maitreya says, yeah, I just suck it up.
Something fun for Chris's birthday.
Okay. Yeah. She says, we eat lots of spicy. I just never thought of cheese. There you go.
Well, the Wright family said most grab water. Elizabeth's friend did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you drink water, it'll just make it worse.
It just pushes it around. So, Yvonne says, I wish we could meet you too. She lives in Daytona Beach.
Ooh.
So we're gonna be in the
Where's Daytona Beach compared to where we're going?
I don't know. All I know is Florida is down there.
I'm excited to not wear lotion
Ha!
Like,
Yeah.
it's so moist. Although I'm not so excited about my hair turning into a puffball.
Joe says, see, Rachel, I'm not the only one that's hard to shop for.
Yeah.
I have to say, okay, a good friend of mine got me this little teeny tiny
it's the
racing
cutest
truck.
thing on the planet.
It's teeny. It's
It
this
would
big.
only be cuter if it was hot pink.
And a set of goggles so you can fly around and see what it sees, which surprisingly, well, for me at least, thinking about it is not surprising. So it makes it significantly easier to fly. So we have
Because you're driving it.
Yeah, we have an empty warehouse. So we have two warehouses. One of them is, well, it's mostly empty. It doesn't have any pallet racking, just stuff on the floor. And that has been absolutely fantastic for practicing flying the drone. I've actually gotten fairly good. I was going to come home and fly it around today, but the wind was like 25 miles per hour. And that little guy, like it would be not even moving against the wind. Anyway, so my point, getting up all the way back to all this, I have not been snacking since, I think it was Friday of last week was the last time I like really did a snack. And it was so awesome today on Crazy Tuesday where we have meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting. Seriously, we did a meeting at 9. We did our live stream. Miriam had a meeting
that went until
Rachel says, "Does it feel like you're piloting on Honey I Shrunk the Kids?" Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's so cute.
So then, yeah, you had a meeting.
Yeah, and our meeting went long because we went long.
Yeah, and then you got off that meeting, and you and I had a
11 o'clock meeting,
followed by another meeting.
And then there was a 12 o'clock meeting, which the 12 o'clock meeting was supposed to be on Thursday. But since I'm so sneaky, I contacted the guy and I'm like, hey, I'm taking Chris on a surprise trip. Any chance you can meet on Tuesday at 12 or 3? And he's like, no problem. So he writes to both of us, hey guys, I have a conflict on Thursday. Is there any chance you're available at 12 o'clock on Tuesday? And I'm like, sure thing. We'll get that changed.
Becky says you will need sunblock. We are on the knees of the South. Miriam got a bunch that
I
we're
bought
bringing
some
along with us. So.
I'm a white person. You can't really tell right now because I'm kind of a red person.
Well, the lighting in the camera is making
making me even more red
really
than
white.
normal. But
So.
I'm a fluorescent person.
Yep.
So I will take some sun.
So
for sure.
Yeah, the point of all that was I'm really happy on days like today to have made Keto Chow so that I could stick to a keto diet. And the alternative is fasting, which you could do. But some days you want to fast, some days you don't. So today was a eat Keto Chow. Rachel, they're talking about a Honey I Shrunk the Kids ride at Epcot.
Oh.
Rhonda says she stopped snacking treats outside of my meals, reduced amount of sweetness and everything. Glucose is lower, ketones are higher, and weight is coming off. That's fantastic. Just need to stick with what I know is working.
That's awesome, and, Rhonda. I'm so pleased.
You know, I know not to snack. And
we all know. It's just hard.
It is hard. Yep. All right. So that's what the flavor of the week, as we said, is chocolate toffee.
Want to look at the paper?
This
is actually really cool. So we're gonna do a giveaway on Friday.
A Keto Chow only
Keto Chow giveaway, and I'll tell you what it is. It's a dad bod giveaway, right? So on Friday, and we'll say this again when it comes up because it won't be for a minute. But it's who's a cool dad that you know, right? Not necessarily your dad or anyone that's a person that you care about. That's a guy, right? That's cool, awesome. And you and he can each get $200 in Keto Chow stuff.
Oh, so like a gift certificate, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be cool. So two people.
Do they have to post a picture or anything, or just
guy? Nope. Just
so you just go on. So it'll be on the Keto Chow Facebook page.
Is awesome.
I don't think I'm eligible to win.
Oh. Okay.
I literally just said I'm not eligible to win. I don't know why I put a D in there.
Wind?
Maitreya says, yeah, tomorrow is all Keto Chow for me. Sprint reviews all day. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Maitreya does software development. Or is involved in project management. Either one.
Something amazing.
It is kind of funny. I did DevOps and sys administration for so many years. And so whenever I start to talk to developers about stuff and they start dropping stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, well, are you the chicken or the pig? And they're like, oh, you know that joke? I was like, yeah, I do. So CT says, I just restocked today for satiety. Oh, the video stopped. Hold on a second.
Crap for brains?
Hold on. I have a fix for this.
I don't know how that's going to work. Get back again?
Hold on just a second.
Somebody's throwing stuff.
Somebody's throwing stuff. I think
Facebook
I can fix
again.
this.
Okay. Can they still hear me, do you think? Or not?
Okay, so we go black.
Black.
And then I switch back. And we're back. Hey. Okay.
So you're saying,
Yes.
I just restocked today.
For satiety reasons as well. Got to pick up my training and get ready for a big athletic event. I was waiting for a website inquiry response, but I can't wait. Hope it went through though. Okay. Yeah, people are like, hey, we can hear you.
Nice.
Yeah. So, fun fact, every once in a while, the video capture device on this stops working.
That's weird.
And all you have to do is switch to another video capture device. But you have to have a video capture device plugged in, or else it won't work. I just happen to have one sitting there. So
it's a little webcam we've been using for doctor's appointments.
I mean, I could, I can check this out.
You're gonna show him the webcam?
It's pointed at the ceiling.
That's very nice.
I know, right? Hey, Weathers Windy says howdy. All right, so let's get back to what we're talking about. So the Dad Bod Giveaway, it's going to be on the Keto Chow Facebook page.
It goes the whole week next week.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about Father's Day. Father's Day is on Sunday, so we wanted to think about Father's Day and who's a cool guy that you know. Nominate them, and you could win, and they could win. So it should be cool.
Yep.
I'm excited about it.
All right, so Tara's Keto Kitchen has a...
Oh, yeah, we talked about this last week. Tara's Keto Kitchen has a cookbook coming out. It's a Keto Cupcake cookbook, and it should be really awesome. I talked to her about it, and it looks so great. She's going to send me a copy, so
Well, and right now, when does the pre-order on Amazon stop?
Oh, you know what?
God,
I don't know what it
so
is.
itchy.
Can you click on it so we can
Stopped
see?
again.
Look at your face.
Okay, here's the ceiling again.
Ah, lame.
And here we are. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, I don't know why that happened.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm going to quit Chrome. So remind me.
Quit it. Quit Chrome.
I'm quitting you, Chrome.
Okay.
To look around
the camera. You look so cute in that funny hat.
You're weird.
I am nice.
Okay.
Okay, back on track. Tara has a cookbook, and anyway, the pre-order price was $2.99.
Yeah, and that's to get it on
Kindle.
Kindle,
and it's going to go up after that. So I'm not sure if it's still that price.
Stacey
looked it up before.
Likes the freeze frame.
Yeah, that was the best.
It wanted to catch that face. Whenever we're watching a TV show with the kids and we hit pause on it, it always stops on something. Rosalia says, I love your products. Thinking about doing monthly, but I wish it was free shipping on monthly subscriptions. So any order that's over $200 will get free shipping. The problem is we take such a bath right now on shipping. Shipping eats up a lot of what we do. I mean, we could charge more and make the shipping free.
But then we have to charge more.
So I would prefer to Joe says, what would you stop with a freeze frame? Mac Pro? Yeah. Anyway, I prefer to charge an honest price for the product and then just charge what the postal service charges for shipping, just straight up, rather than playing games with charging more and then giving free shipping. I don't like that. That's not what I like to do. So Lucy says, if you set up a less frequent subscription for $200, will you get the free shipping?
Yes, I was actually going to say that next. So if you don't need the 4 bags, is it 3 bags?
You can order
You
3
can
bags.
order 3 bags and get the free shipping because it has to be over $200.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you don't think you'll go through 3 bags in that amount of time, just do it every 2 months or something like that.
Yeah, and you
so
can
then
pause
you can
it.
get that free shipping.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where, oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. Anyway, it's one of those things where it requires an initial investment to get the $200, but then you're covered. And if you can plan ahead, I mean, like you're set as far as the free shipping, and because that way we can send it by ground. You know when it's going to come. It's going to get there in such and such days. Everything is great and ready to go.
Yeah.
So Mike says, did Chris borrow your hat?
It would fit her better than you. It's so tight.
Yeah. And
it's a dollar store.
And like Miriam was saying, you can, if you go into the subscriptions, you can skip a month or change the frequency. You can set it to go every 37 days. You could do it every 4 weeks. You could do it every 5 weeks. You could do it every 2 months. There's a lot of flexibility in the subscriptions. And as long as you
change the flavor too.
Yes, you can.
And if there's ever any problems, we will fix it for you. Just let us know. Goodbye. Left. Did you fall over?
No, my nose is so itchy, and people can freak out when I scratch it on screen.
Just Joe.
Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to leave it up here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so Mike is eating some vanilla keto chow with pistachio extract blended with ice.
What a good idea. I like pistachio.
Okay. Speaking of mixing stuff in to vanilla, Erin on the Keto Chow Facebook support group had a really good suggestion. She was talking about throwing peanut butter into the vanilla. So it could be peanut powder if you just wanted to do it with a blender bottle. Or if you were going to use a blender, you could just throw you could even just throw peanuts in.
Yeah, you could.
Or some
John
Adam's
looked it up. He said Tara's book is $5 pre-order for the Kindle. So it's not the $2.99 anymore, but it's okay.
It's up to a whole $5. What the heck?
Hey, lean into me. You're on the not centered. Thanks. Oh, that's so nice and almost weirdly weird.
Just as he loves pistachio. And pistachio is one of those funny things that it's very you either like it or you don't.
So yeah, that's one of those things.
Hey, what did we have for dinner today? Do you remember?
Chaffles?
Yeah, we did. And the chaffles are so easy. I actually said, "Hey Ruth." She's like, "What?" Make chaffles. She's like, "Oh, did we get mozzarella cheese?" I said, "Yes, I bought some."
We did.
And then I said, "Hey Haley, help Ruth make chaffles." So our 2 daughters,
strawberry, and I don't know what the other
cookies and cream were the 2 flavors they use. So it's so easy. Oh, it's froze again. Oh my gosh.
What the heck?
I don't know what it's doing. I probably need to restart the computer, but it is a pain. There's the ceiling again. And here is us. Okay.
Not frozen. Not frozen.
I'm scratching my nose.
Weird
anyway,
hair.
making chaffles with Keto Chow is super easy. So it is 3 eggs, 1 cup of mozzarella, 1 scoop of Keto Chow.
Or you can do it however you want.
Or you can do it double that. Or you can do 6 eggs and 2 cups of mozzarella with 1 scoop. However you want to do it. And Mike says, "Hey, how come you guys put chocolate toffee on sale? Now I have to buy more Keto Chow." We did it just to spite you, Mike.
Sorry.
Anyway, so you mix up the eggs, the cheese, and the Keto Chow, and you put about 2 tablespoons, more or less, onto a Dash mini waffle maker.
Those are the best.
And it is phenomenal. So the kids made that. And Right Family says, "Have you ever made Nisha's Berries chicken nuggets?"
I've seen that recipe before, and I don't like cooking that much, honestly, to tell you the truth. And I don't have super success with breading, so I just make chicken and eat it as chicken. I think it'd be great, and I'm sure my kids would like it. And I did a breading recipe that was one of Maria's. It was like a Oh my gosh, what was that called?
We don't do a lot of stuff that mimics the food we ate before.
Yeah, we sometimes
Chaffles
do.
is one of those things that is like, yeah, we do this because it's easy and it tastes good. But a lot of the things that mimic things that you had before, like chicken nuggets, things like that, we will usually make it once or twice just to get the nostalgia. It's like, oh hey, it's the stuff that we used to have, and then it's like, you know what? That was a lot of work. I'm gonna make a bunch of eggs and bacon and
Yeah. Well,
for
and
dinner and stuff.
sometimes it's really something like it just depends on what it is. Lasagna we make. That is something that's hard because you have to make the noodle.
Yeah, peace, love,
right?
and low
And you
carbs.
can use lunch meat or whatever, or zucchini or other things. But the one we found we like, you have to make the noodle. And so that's hard. And deviled eggs, I never wanted to make deviled eggs. Ever, ever, ever.
Weather's Wendy says the screen freezes so I can scratch my nose on the down.
Oh, she's got your back. Oh, anyway. Yes, deviled eggs we never made until Ruth decided she liked them.
Because she will peel them.
All by herself.
Yes. It's
and
amazing.
She's done it since she was like 7 or 6. And it's like, you want to make deviled eggs? Okay, how about 75? No problem. She'll sit there and peel them, and she
not 75, but we sometimes
we have
will.
done so many eggs.
The last time I did 3 dozen
That's a lot of eggs,
and they peeled them and ate them. It was great.
She'd make 75 if we asked her to.
Yeah.
Okay,
anyway.
Say something before it freezes again.
Okay. Shauna says, "Hey guys, I have my sound off to eat the family first time in months. Haha. I have a giant chicken wing and a wedge salad. Nice." Mike says he wants to make that too. Joe says, "I'm with you. Deviled eggs are way too much work." And the worst part is you go to like Costco or Sam's Club and you get the ones that are pre-peeled. It's like, seriously, they're so expensive. You can't make deviled eggs out of that. Anyway,
I don't know. I'm kind of tempted.
I mean, if you're eating maybe 1 or 2, but you're not going to like go through an entire package of.
I'm still grateful that they have those.
That's true.
Because it's nice to go to a store and be able to have something if you wanted to something grab. Like, that's not string cheese. I mean, I like string cheese. I think it's great. But it's kind of nice to have something else.
Shauna says cheating with 1 earbud in. Can't miss you.
Oh,
now,
so sweet.
Speaking of chaffles, so what was it? Sunday night we had we did a big dinner. It was breakfast for dinner, and we made sausage gravy, which was super good. It's simply you brown some sausage, maybe with an onion in there, maybe not, and then you put some heavy cream in with the browned gravy. Bring it till it's starting to bubble and boil and whatnot, but then you stop. Otherwise, you make ghee. It separates out.
Yeah.
And then you turn it off, let it cool down a bit. It thickens up. Perfect sausage. And Weathers Wendy says, pressure cooker for the win. Easy boiled eggs, easy peel. Yeah, we do ours in the Instant Pot. It is fan-freaking-tastic. Mm-hmm. It's the only way especially if you're using recently laid eggs, like from backyard chickens, trying to peel those.
Oh yeah, they're fresh.
No, so it's not going to work.
Hard to peel. And we have silkies, 2 little silky chickens.
You make these tiny little eggs.
And they're, full grown, but the other eggs are this big and they're this big. And I'm like, to make the silky eggs, I'm like, you need 5 of those to have 1 egg.
Shauna says they say hi.
Aw.
Rhonda says Palmini now has a lasagna noodle made from hearts of palm.
Oh, I've heard about palmini noodles. I haven't tried them, but I bet my kids would like them because that's, kind of like noodle.
So we made the sausage gravy, and we just had it on Fox Hill's kitchen roll.
Yeah, because we didn't make anything else.
Well, Lisa on the Facebook support group, she made chaffles using the savory chicken soup Keto Chow, and put the gravy on that.
That's what I thought you were gonna do.
I should have. I just didn't. I was too busy doing all these other things.
Yeah.
I can only be cooking 2 things at a time.
Well, You have some upping to do.
Okay.
Just kidding. I don't care.
Oh, Keto Kish, their yogurt strainer arrived.
Yay!
Nice. Deb says, when I was growing up,
Love
we
it.
had a restaurant with deviled eggs on the salad bar, and I've made deviled eggs for every event in my husband's family since we met in 1982.
That's so awesome.
Deviled eggs are one of those things that we often take them.
We take them to
events
too, except before the world ended.
Yeah, because well, we want to have something that we can actually eat.
Yep.
And
I always do deviled eggs.
I have never been to a thing that we've brought deviled eggs
Never.
that there have been leftovers.
Never.
Like one time we did, no joke, 7 dozen eggs.
Yeah.
And they
Every
all got
single one gets eaten. So you have to be like kind of at the front of the line so you can get one.
Yes.
Because everybody likes them, so it's great.
And one time I made a sign that said, deviled eggs, allergen, contains eggs. And people were like, is this a joke?
You're such a nerd.
Anyway, I also made them green ones.
Mike can cook 3 things at a time.
What the heck?
Talented.
Rachel says, there's no such thing as leftover deviled eggs.
I know. Right?
We've had leftover deviled eggs here at our house when we just made them for a dinner.
Yeah.
And we had like other crazy stuff like
jalapeno
pork belly burnt ends.
Oh, yeah.
Shauna doesn't like deviled eggs. There you go.
I know she doesn't like.
It's okay. We
It's
still
okay.
like it,
I think
Shauna.
you can still get to heaven.
Yeah. There's this website called woot.com. Anyway,
I'm sure they've heard of it.
They sell a bunch of just random stuff. They would have a thing on sale every day. When you would pull up the list of orders, it would say your orders, and then like in parentheses it said secretly determines if you get into heaven. I was like, wait, what?
It's funny.
Those guys were hilarious.
Heard that before.
Anyway, so with the chaffles and putting sausage gravy, I have not tried a flavor of Keto Chow in a chaffle that I have not liked.
Well, it probably wouldn't have been as yummy with the sausage gravy since that was savory, and we had snickerdoodle with lots of extra cinnamon on the chaffles.
Oh yeah.
So
Weathers when he says, I hate it when people ruin the deviled eggs with sweetener. What the heck?
That's sweet. Deviled eggs.
Lucy says I started making deviled eggs and end up making egg salad. You know what? That works too.
I love egg salad. I could eat egg salad for everything.
Joe doesn't like deviled eggs. Joe,
what?
The bromance is over, dude. It's over. When we did Keto Salt Lake last year, we actually did deviled eggs, and I didn't have any more avocado oil to make the mayo.
Oh, what did we do?
I used bacon fat.
Oh, that turned out really
It turned out amazing.
Yeah. So we made ranch dressing, and we used select savory seasoning, ranch seasoning, and we just actually used the recipe on the back of the bottle.
Yeah, which called for a lot of sour cream.
It was mostly sour cream.
Yeah.
Right? And mayo and like a buttermilk or heavy cream or something. Stop it. Anyway, we had that, and then you made the mayo, and we put like little signs. They're so cute, little chalkboard signs that said deviled eggs made with avocado oil mayo.
Oh yeah.
So that people would know what they were eating.
Well, and the ones we had at Keto Salt Lake, I specifically, Amber O'Hearn was there, and she doesn't eat any plants.
Yeah.
At all.
And didn't you make some without paprika for her?
Yeah. So there was
worse.
There ain't be no plants, no how
no
in them
plants,
they were deviled eggs. She was actually really happy about it. It even had little chunks of bacon in it. So
oh yeah. We didn't have leftovers that day either. It's a thing.
Marita says, and tiny dices of jalapeno added to deviled eggs is a nice twist.
Ooh.
Or you can add in some sausage. Sonia says she was cleaning out her mom's condo this weekend. I found an egg extractor still in the box. I have never even heard of that.
What is that?
I don't know. Rhonda says love deviled eggs in the salad. We're gonna have to check out the egg extractor. Shauna says, how's about some chicken?
Yeah.
Lucy says with bacon mayo. I tried making that and can't master it yet. Okay.
Well, you had to heat up the.
Yeah, I had to melt the bacon grease, and then I was doing it in a food processor, so I had the egg already spinning.
Yeah.
And then slowly added it, and it just mayoed. Gina on the Facebook support group says, "Am I weird for saying I would live on Keto Chow shakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I could?" No.
That's what we do a lot of times.
And the thing is, you can. I've actually done that for 100 days. Just to prove a point. Miriam's phone is making.
I don't even see it. Am I sitting?
You're probably sitting on it. Miriam's
Keep talking
text
to me.
message sound is a doorbell.
It's great.
And when people first meet her, they're like, "What the? What is
Where's
that?
the door?
Where's the door?"
Door.
And
People run to the door. That's like my favorite. Yeah, at our house, like people will be at our house and they'll hear the door and they want to go get the door. And it's
Yeah.
like, it's not even your house. Why would you get the door at someone else's house? But it's funny.
Rita says, "Have you
The-
tried deviled eggs with pork rind breading and then fry?"
Ooh.
No. Oh, and Sonia says it shells your boiled eggs. And Lucy says, "Doesn't it turn super hard when you chill the bacon mayo? It gets a lot harder."
Yeah, but I think you made it like right before we ate or something.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't even think, because like I made it. Yeah, seriously, it was like 20 minutes before we were gonna eat, so I don't even think I bothered refrigerating it after.
Yeah, well, we just you put it in the eggs, and then we put
Yep.
the eggs in the fridge, and that was it. I think they were chilled when we ate them.
Yeah,
They
Rhonda
weren't
says, "I make my own mayo, but you also have an avocado mayo recipe." I haven't made it for a while. If I remember correctly, it was like a large egg and then a cup of mayo, with like a teaspoon of vinegar. No, not vinegar. Was there vinegar in that one?
I don't know.
It was like a teaspoon of
Exactly.
Dijon mustard. And whole key is you have to slowly incorporate the oil into the eggs, because if you just like dump it in there, it's never gonna work. It's over, game over, man.
Game over.
But if you slowly, Rita says, my husband's phone yells, "I'm stuck in your pocket." Lucy says Joe's avocado mayo is fire. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, but yeah, you can live on Keto Chow 3 meals a day if you really wanted to. It's designed with that application as something you can do. That's not what you have to do.
Yep.
But you can.
If you want to.
If you want to.
Or if you want to do like a 3-day reset and not fast.
And you know, you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Right Family says, "We were at the store and someone had that alarm tone that says something's going to own up. People were alarmed until the guy answered his phone. That maybe isn't a good choice right now." Well, there's Wendy says, "One of these days I need to make some Scotch eggs. I think I have a recipe around here somewhere."
Oh yeah, I don't know if I've ever had.
Oh, something's going to blow up is what it said.
Oh yeah.
Something that somebody has been talking about, taking the yolks of eggs and like grating them. You dry them out somehow and then you grate them.
I don't
know. Anyway.
I wasn't part of that conversation.
Okay, Teresa says, "So excited. The flavor of the week is chocolate toffee. I got 4 big bags. And because I've been able to save so much on these weekly deals, I'm also going to try one of the big bags of chocolate peanut butter." Mike says, 100 days of Keto Chow won't kill you. There is a sciencey video.
Yeah.
The number one takeaway, I put it right at the top. I didn't die. I'm like, I say that in all seriousness because a lot of people assume that I would, or I would lose my hair, or all these other weird problems. But I actually got some really interesting data. Yeah, I don't have hair right now because
There's a fly.
Oh, there's a fly?
I don't know how it got in here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Lori says, "I have a picture of my son when he was 2 wearing a hat just like that. And I must find it and send it to you."
Aww.
Anyway, so I did find out some really interesting science stuff when I was doing that 100 days. And that's actually where I learned that you can use butter as a fat source in Keto Chow. You just have to melt it first, blend it up like crazy. It's amazing. So
something about a hat.
What?
You probably don't know this. My dad was in the Coast Guard, and so he had a legit hat like this.
Okay.
And I had it when I was in high school.
Oh, really?
And I actually wore it quite a bit.
Nice. All right. Let's talk about why we recommend letting Keto Chow sit in the fridge overnight, Miriam.
Okay, so you guys already probably know this, but the vitamins and minerals have time to get in with the flavor. And so then the flavor is stronger and it's a little bit thicker and just tastes better.
Yeah. Also, the protein needs time to dissolve. Now, if you use warm water, because say, for instance, you're mixing up your Keto Chow with melted butter, that dissolves all the stuff a lot quicker. And you don't. Well, let me couch this. You don't actually have to wait at all.
Yeah, you don't.
You can mix up Keto
We do it
Chow,
all the time.
drink it right away. But it
It just
does
tastes so much
taste
better.
better. And it tastes better if you let it. So 30 minutes is about the minimum I ever wait, unless it's like I have to drink it right then because I'm camping.
It gets better with time.
Delicious. So 30 minutes is about the minimum. I like it better overnight. I really like it better after like 3 or 4 days in the fridge.
30 minutes isn't the minimum. I've made it and drank it right then.
For
it just
me,
tastes yummier.
Right, family, do you think whipped cream or butter is better for the lemon?
Butter. With butter, for some reason, it brings the flavor out more in all of the Keto Chow. And I think it's because with heavy cream, it masks it. It like makes it taste, creamy and thick.
It's creamy and thick.
But for some reason, the flavor is a little bit.
So Miriam doesn't particularly like the strawberry. She thinks it needs a stronger flavor.
I don't dislike it.
But with using butter instead of heavy cream, it actually tastes pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
So now when you mix it up with butter, it won't be as thick. It will not have that same thick
creaminess.
So you can use less water. You can throw in some glucosamine or konjac powder.
Yeah. For the first, year or two, I was doing half avocado oil and half heavy cream because then it had a stronger flavor. And then I got also lower carbs because the heavy cream have more carbs than the avocado oil.
I don't like the flavor of avocado oil.
Oh, I didn't mind it.
So
I didn't taste it.
Butter is just a win-win-win. Keto Kish says, I haven't tried Keto Chow with heavy cream. I love all of them with butter. And it is funny that, butter was such a revelation.
Yeah.
Like, if anything was, the 100 days was worth it just to learn about butter. Mm-hmm. So, our Weather's Windy says, I make mine warm in the morning with half the water, fill the rest with ice, and put it in the cooler and take to work. Shake at 3 p.m. for breakfast. Yum. Lemon today with 2 packets of lemon crystals.
Ooh, I like
Miriam did learn that you want to add the powdered lemon
when you're mixing
to the powder.
To the powder, not to an already made shake.
Yeah, because it tends
to... You could add lemon juice, though, to the already made shake, because that's liquid.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Last thing that we want to talk about. Can you customize the sample bundles? We get a lot of people asking, I really wish I could customize my sample bundle.
So the sample bundles that we have are pre-made by a bunch of teenagers. We call them monkeys.
They are the sample monkeys. I called them that, and it stuck, and everybody just calls them that.
A monkey wrangler, who is their manager. And then we also have a gorilla, who is the adult monkey. Anyway... the monkeys will package up all of the samples ahead of time in the bundles. So in order to have a customized sample bundle, just order the samples by itself.
Yeah. So, and that's one of the, it's an economy of scale.
Mm-hmm. It just makes things so much easier for the shippers.
So when somebody wants to try, for instance, all of the flavors of Keto Chow, all you have to do is order the classic flavors, which... As soon as we get more of the chocolate peanut butter, I don't know, we might put chocolate peanut butter into that because that's Miriam says no, because the classic flavors.
We used to have it in there.
You used to have it in there.
You think that belongs there?
That's the original 8 flavors. Well, 8 if you have chocolate peanut butter. The gourmet flavors are the 10 new flavors.
Are the fancy pants ones?
Yep, and then you've got the savory flavors. And you've got lemon. So if you want to try all of them, just order the gourmet, the classic, probably lemon and peanut butter. And then if you really want to, you can try the savories as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, monkeys.
That's how many we have too. And they're all my children.
By having them package it ahead of time, our shipping people, they can just grab the bundle, and it's in a bag. It's already pre-done. We actually make them like weeks, if not months ahead of time, so we can have them on the shelf. So if all of a sudden
things so smooth, it's so easy to ship fast.
Yeah, so that's why you can't swap out different flavors, but you can order them individually. And we even have a bulk discount now. It doesn't kick in until you order 21 of them, but you can build your own bundle by ordering the different flavors. So yeah, things like the starter bundle, we picked those 6 flavors because they were some of the most popular, and we actually order a lot of the samples
A lot.
in the anticipation of the starter bundle being the thing. So anyway, you can't customize the sample bundles. That's why. Economies of scale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about tonight?
We have a writer that's coming on that's really awesome.
Oh yeah.
Pretty soon we're excited about.
Yeah, but we weren't going to talk about that.
Okay, we won't talk about
Okay.
it. Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, do you got any questions? You only got like a couple seconds to let me know what it is.
1, 2,
Heather says that she loves it with butter, but when my
3.
son makes it, I have him use avocado oil. It's just easier for him to handle
Oh
measuring.
yeah, well that's what our son too is like. He just wants heavy cream because it's easy. He doesn't have to think. He's like, put it to line. All of our blender bottles have a line.
Yeah, we've taken a
with
marker on the 4 ounce
on the 4-ounce line.
because it's really hard to
And
see.
so he doesn't have to think about it. He just knows to pour it to the line, and he
Put in a scoop,
makes
add
it.
water, shake it up.
He likes to put it with the cereal school. We've got a couple
Oh
of
yeah.
keto cereals, just cereal school and oh my gosh, high key.
Mhm.
And the high key ones I like a lot, but you have to put them in Ziploc bags and
Huh?
serving sizes.
Oh, you have to split them up.
Otherwise it's gone. And then, yeah, so we will put them in Ziploc bags and then the kids can have one of those or they can have a cereal school. And so what he likes to do is put the Keto Chow in the cereal school as milk, which is good. What I would prefer is just to put the what's that, high key cookies in a bowl with Keto Chow and eat that as cereal instead. The cookies.
Mike says whenever someone posts in the support group that say they gagged on X flavor of Keto Chow when drinking Keto Chow, I have to hold back from posting something rude like maybe you should look into the eating disorder support group. What they mean?
They don't like the flavor.
Okay, so they either didn't add enough water, which I didn't understand what people were talking about when they're like, it is so salty and thick, it's gross, I gagged. I just didn't understand that until I tried mixing up Keto Chow deliberately with not enough water. Like really not enough water.
The instructions say add 14 ounces of water.
Yes.
So if you put everything in the bottom and then you bring it up to the 14-ounce line, that's not enough water. You have to add 14 ounces to the stuff in the bottom. And so I think that's the problem. We're not communicating.
And so it ends up really
so
thick.
It's really salty.
And for some people, it actually can trigger a gag reflex if it's that thick. I mean, it gets really thick if you don't add enough water. You add 1 or 2 ounces of water, and all of a sudden, boom, it's amazing. And it's strange how much saltier it is with just that much, not enough water. Anyway, and yeah, that's the main thing that I think people are when they talk about. Oh, I gagged. Like,
yeah,
okay.
Maybe they just didn't mix it properly, and that happens.
Mm-hmm. So we just try to educate people and say, hey, it sounds like you might just need to add a little bit more water. Yeah. Peggy says, absolutely love your product. Thank you. Julia's on. Hello, guys. Yummy.
Hey. Ooh, Rita says she likes granola as cereal. That sounds good.
There you go. Mike says maybe they should read the instructions, which I am guilty of also.
Yeah, it's me too. I would do the same thing. Well, it's not like the most simple thing. You have to figure out your own amount of fat. You have to figure out this. It's like, sorry, we tried to make things difficult for you.
Shauna says she saw a YouTube of a lady trying Keto Chow for the first thing. I noticed she wasn't adding enough water. P.S. yelling at her to not. I actually saw that video.
Through the screen.
With the lady and her husband. I was noted, or at least I saw one like that. And the lady even said, yeah, I didn't add enough water. Because she tried subsequent flavors and it was fine. Mm-hmm. So, all right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we're going to be doing our live stream
in the wee hours of the morning.
So we're going to be doing it at 6. Oh, Rachel says, I also advise putting a lid on the blender.
Oh, yeah. I would say that's a good idea.
Oh, and Stacy says, so question. So earlier said less water if you want it thicker with butter.
Yeah.
That's my only reason for preferring heavy whipping cream because it's thicker. Yeah. Try using a little less water or add some thickening stuff like xanthan gum.
Or some people add gelatin.
Oh, yeah. Gelatin actually works really well too.
I wouldn't add a ton. We had a lady on the Facebook
Oh, she
support
totally
group
made Jell-O.
who put a whole packet in and just made this big green
Like
thing
it was
of
stuck
Jell-O.
around the blender bottle.
Like, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow morning we're going to be doing our daily live stream early. So it'll be at 6:45 Mountain,
Yeah, it's early.
which will be 8:45 a.m. Eastern, 7:45 a.m. Central, or yeah, 5:45 a.m. if you're Pacific. So, or if you're specific.
If you want to get up that early.
Yeah. Or you can just catch the replay. Anyway, we'll be doing it in the airport.
Yeah.
On our way to Atlanta, on our way to Florida. I thought we were there to see the beach.
Also the beach.
Rhonda says, I never thought it was salty. Most keto people love salt. Well, and that's one of the things. A lot of people are trying Keto Chow in order to get started on keto. So there you go. So they may not be used to it. And it's funny, every once in a while we get someone who complains that they're like, this is way too sweet. And we're like, oddly enough, our number one complaint is that it's too salty.
Too salty.
Yeah. Rachel says tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Love you tomorrow.
Sean says I better go to bed early. Mike says it's 6:45 Mountain. I will be sleeping comfortably.
Yes.
Rachel says, what did you call me, Chris?
Adorable.
Stacy says, have a safe trip. Weathers Wendy says, safe travels, have a great trip. And so does Keto Ish says, safe travels, have a great time.
Oh, LD3 says he got a G-Tech A30M for toilet today. I don't know what that is.
I'm guessing it's a 3D printer.
It's probably cool.
It probably is cool.
That's right, family.
Yeah.
We're praying for you too.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us and have a fantastic week. And remember, don't snack.
No snacking.
Right. Bye.